Have you ever opened your mailbox and felt a sinking feeling as you pulled out yet another bill, wondering how you'll manage it on a fixed income? Have you ever worried that ignoring it might trigger endless calls from collectors, or that an urgent stamped letter leaves you with no choice but to pay? If so, you're far from alone. Thousands of seniors across the country feel that same weight every month, and many don't realize a surprising truth. Not every bill in your mailbox is your responsibility. And by law, you may not have to pay it. That's right, not every official-looking statement actually belongs to you. Lawyers who assist seniors repeatedly emphasize that certain debts cannot be legally enforced, no matter how intimidating the letters or phone calls may appear. Understanding this truth can save you hundreds, even thousands of dollars annually, in money that can support your health, home, and happiness. Stay with me in this video as we explore 6 types of bills seniors should never pay. Today, we'll focus on the first 3. Some you may recognize, others you might never have realized you could legally refuse. Each example will give you more control, peace, and confidence next time someone pressures you to pay what isn't yours. Let me ask you this: have you ever panicked when a medical bill arrived, even after you thought Medicare had covered everything? If so, comment yes below. You're not alone, and your story matters. The first type is medical bills already covered by Medicare or insurance. A common mistake is paying bills that have already been handled by Medicare or supplemental insurance. Hospitals and clinics often send duplicate statements or confusing letters that make it look like you still owe money, even though the balance is settled. Picture this: you have a procedure, Medicare pays its portion, and your supplemental plan covers the rest. Weeks later, another envelope arrives demanding payment for hundreds or even thousands of dollars. Panic sets in. You fear damage to your credit or calls from collectors. Here's the truth: once Medicare or your insurance has paid, you are not responsible again. Walter, a 72-year-old veteran, nearly drained his savings due to this exact mistake. After surgery, he received a large bill and was about to pay until his daughter suggested he call Medicare. They confirmed the bill had already been covered. That simple call saved him from losing financial security. Knowledge is power. Next time you receive a medical bill, pause, call Medicare or your insurer, and verify before reacting. The second type is old debts past the statute of limitations. Many seniors mistakenly pay debts that are too old to be legally collected. Every state sets a time limit during which a company or collector can sue for payment. Beyond that, the debt may exist on paper, but you're no longer legally obligated to pay. Collection agencies often rely on seniors' lack of knowledge, sending letters or making calls hoping fear will prompt payment. Paying outdated debt can drain resources, forcing you to skip essentials or cut back on small joys, while stress takes a toll on your health. Harold, 69, received letters about a credit card closed over 15 years ago. For years, he sent small payments, worried about ruining his reputation. A neighbor eventually told him about the statute of limitations. Legal aid confirmed the debt was beyond enforceable limits. Harold stopped paying and felt free for the first time in years. Knowing your rights matters. If a collector calls about an old debt, pause, check your state's laws, and pay only if you are legally required. The third type is debts owed solely by a deceased spouse or family member. Credit card companies and medical providers often send intimidating letters after a loved one passes, hoping surviving relatives feel obligated to pay. But if your name isn't on the account, you're not personally responsible. The estate may handle the debt, but not you. Carol, 76, a widow, had been paying her late husband's credit card bills for months, sacrificing her own comforts. Her son discovered she was not liable, and she stopped paying immediately. That brought financial relief and emotional healing. Have you ever received a bill after a loved one passed and wondered if you had to pay? You're not alone. Next, we'll explore the remaining 3 types. Understanding these could save thousands and protect your peace of mind. The fourth type is unauthorized charges and billing errors. Companies make mistakes frequently, and these errors appear on credit card statements, utility bills, and medical invoices. Duplicate charges, services you never ordered, or hidden fees can drain your funds. You're under no obligation to pay until the issue is resolved. Leonard, 81, noticed a $95 subscription on his credit card for a service he never used. With his daughter's help, he disputed it, and the charge was removed within days. That call saved him money and reinforced the importance of standing up for yourself. Carefully reviewing statements protects both your wallet and your dignity. Every time you dispute an incorrect charge, you reinforce that your money and you have value. The fifth type is debts discharged through bankruptcy. Bankruptcy exists to give a fresh start, yet creditors often continue sending bills. Many seniors pay out of fear, unaware the debt is legally erased. Thomas, 70, filed for bankruptcy, but for nearly a year, he kept sending payments to a collector. His niece showed him the truth that the debt was gone. From that moment, he felt a weight lift, free from years of guilt and stress. Once a debt is discharged, collectors cannot force payment. Ask a trusted advisor to review paperwork to protect yourself from unnecessary payments. Knowledge is freedom. The sixth type is debts belonging to adult children. Many parents feel pressure to step in when children struggle financially, but unless you co-signed a loan, you are not legally responsible. Irene, 80, paid her son's credit card bills, draining her savings, only to later realize she was never liable. Your income is meant for your care, health, future, and peace of mind. Protecting your financial security is responsible, not selfish. Sometimes, allowing adult children to manage their own debts is the most loving action. In summary, the 6 types of bills seniors should never pay include medical bills already covered, old debts past the statute of limitations, debts belonging solely to a deceased family member, unauthorized charges and billing errors, debts discharged in bankruptcy, and debts of adult children. Not every bill is yours to pay. Real strength lies in knowing your rights. Imagine what you could do with the money you save via travel, enjoy hobbies, or make your home more comfortable. Protecting your finances also protects your health, comfort, and the moments that bring joy. Before you go, do 3 things. Like this video if you learned something new, subscribe for more tips to safeguard your finances, and comment below with one lesson or story about standing up for yourself. Your story could inspire someone else. Remember, your money belongs to you and not collectors, companies, or anyone else. Take control and protect what is rightfully yours.